Sam yo, se men ki je peria, sa kable Haiti peria. Tout pour them basse yo, wem yo bon westam dans toute la ria. Celle pas bon brise, l'hôpital canapé vert. Non musique ça m'a confirmé pour tout ça pas de quoi les amis. Wow 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 wow. On veut be happy wow wow wow. Fuck it décoller pour nous tout qu'à enjoy. Haïti c'est ti pam non, leve men non lè yo mandé. Haïtien maye maman. Haïtien maye papa. Haïti m'sorti pour lui, m'a fait mourir par mis pour la vie. Haïtien maye maman. Haïtien maye papa. Haïti m'sorti pour lui, m'a fait mourir par mis pour la vie. Moi danse Koubadou, moi danse Rara, moi danse Rabodaï, qu'on danse compas. Et puis carnaval la belle, moi songe black là. Eric Charles musique qui devant nous love là. Qu'aime pas sauter, l'entendre pour nous parler.
Greetings, everyone. What a pleasure it is to be here today at MCTV Network Boston for something very, very special. Serious, but yet special and very light, because we will be talking today about a platform of Miss Teen Haiti International, who will be representing Haiti at the international pageant for the title of Miss Teen International. First of all, we are very thankful for your presence today, the audience, but also we're very thankful for MCTV Network Boston that really allows the Everett Haitian Community Center to partner with Miss Teen Haiti International and partners, Tufts School of Medicine, Health Literacy, and other partners to really bring this health issue and addressing it with friends, of Miss Teen International, friends who wants to support her platform, who wants to support her, and also want to talk about, how do we get good information so that parents and youth can make good decisions in order to prevent childhood cancer and kill this disease until every child is cured. So I am very happy to have a beautiful audience here. Some friends of faith are here, some youth are here to come and support and to tackle this issue together. So without any further notice, I will like to introduce our guest of honor, the face of this issue with the EHCC Miss Teen International, Faith Andris.
Hi, I'm Faith Andris and I'm 17 years old, and I will be representing Haiti at the Miss Teen International Pageant in West Virginia in Charleston.
Yay!
July 31st.
Let's do it for her!
Thank you.
Awesome! And we have also another beautiful young lady with us, Tessa Diaz, who will be talking, getting in this conversation today, on health information, faith platform, and who will also be part, and talk a little bit about faith, right?
Yes.
Because you know her, right? And the audience as well, and everyone that is there. So we're going to do something very quick. Everybody, we want you to introduce yourself. The first person, we're going to the first row and say who you are, and we'll give you a little test about faith as well. So who do we have first in the audience?
I'm Asia Zimmerman.
Yeah, go for Asia! And next?
I'm Martel Horton.
Go for Martel! Else?
My name is Yamali Dangerville.
Yamali, go Yamali! And Yamali is a youth volunteer also, at the EHCC. And next?
My name is Shayla Beard.
Sheena!
My name is Michael DeSalvo.
Michael DeSalvo! Welcome!
I'm Pete
us also today in the audience, supporting youth, a great fan, of supporting youth issues. Thank you for being here, and it's Officer Ina Deraje. Great, wonderful. Now let's turn to you, Miss Teen International. How does it feel?
It's really exciting that I get to represent the country that my parents come from, and a lot of people don't really see the good side of Haiti, so I'm really glad I get to represent Haiti and to show people the good side of Haiti and not what the news or other TV shows show, like the bad side of Haiti.
On one side, I'm also a reverend, a pastor. So, people I have asked me, you concentrating a lot on supporting this young kid, to win, as a beauty ambassador. What does that have to do with anything? But what people don't know is that there are two things that are very important. And no matter what background you are, this is something that it has, beauty pageant has value. Because when you won what?
I won the title to be Miss Haiti, to represent at the Virginia competition. And I don't think I only won because of my beauty. I also had an outstanding platform. I'm not saying like the other girls didn't have good platforms, but I guess mine was more outstanding the way I explained it, because my platform was childhood cancer. And a lot of kids get a diagnosis with it and they always die because of it. And I feel like we should all come together and show them the support they need. And not a lot of it is being promoted to for teens to come and visit them at the hospital. It's majority donations. Like, how do you expect people to want to volunteer if they're just donating? They need to feel it in them and able to donate. Beautiful.
And did you win something pertaining to your education?
Yes, I won a $70,000 scholarship.
And let's say we're gonna pray for you that you win and you have all this audience here at MCTV. Thank you to Mr. Cajus, for giving us that opportunity. And you will win another scholarship, right? If you win.
Yes.
And what would that be? Another.
I think it will be $70,000.
Another $70,000.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So that's why we want to really support you. But now let's talk about your platform, because your platform has to do with what we're doing today as people come to support you and to support this platform. It's something that's very courageous, because childhood cancer is taboo, right? People don't want to talk about it, or sometimes say, well, youth are too young, to talk about, health issues. We'll share that with you, and you'll tell us what you think about that. Do you think that, the platform was very difficult? It was childhood cancer. But we will be talking today about, openly with the audience, with the youth that are here and parents that are here today. We will also, and people in the public, parents and other youth, they will learn basic information, about to make decisions, pertaining to health, especially childhood cancer, you know what I mean? And which we will talk about, in a few minutes. But since you became Miss Teen Haiti International, pertaining to your platform and in terms of humanitarian activities, what have you been doing?
I have been working with the Everett Community Center that is partners with the School of Medicine, Tufts. And due to working with them, I was sent to Haiti.
Yes.
For a humanity trip, and I was able to visit one of the hospitals down in Haiti. And it was...
Tell me your experience about that, having that experience to go to Haiti, to the hospital. What did you do? Did you bring things for the kids? And what was the experience? Who did you meet there as well?
Number one, when I went to the hospital, it was very touching because it made me feel bad. It made me feel bad because what I have back at home was way different from the kids in the hospital. There was no beds for the parents to lay on to be with their kids like we have at here. They had to lay on the hard, rocky floor besides their kids' bed. And there's not they didn't have a lot of equipment. One boy, he has cancer, and because the hospital can't afford a CT scan, they can't find out what type of cancer he has. And there's like a lot of newborns. Like I remember seeing these two twins, one boy, one girl. They were like so like they weren't active, but the videos the parents have, they look like active kids, but they have pneumonia. It was just so sad, and they were like chubby, chunky kids, and due to that pneumonia, it was just like skinny.
Wow. Well, Tessa, you know this young girl very, very well.
Yes.
We should tell you, Tessa just graduated high school, and she... Our young people are intelligent, I'm telling you, petit jeune yo très intelligent, petit jeune yo grand pile avenir, okay? Our young people are very bright. And so Tessa is going to study psychology, right?
Yes.
Okay, Tessa, so tell us a little bit, because this is very touching to see that Faith actually traveled to Haiti and met with children, suffering from cancer. And could you see that in her? Tell us your opinion about her. Did you see that in her? That kind of passion to help people, and especially in that platform?
Sure. Since I met Faith, I've always known that she had a really caring character, and she was like always willing to help people, no matter at what cost or who you were. Like no matter what, she was always there, like to help you. And she also I understand like why she's doing this as well, because she wants to educate the public that wouldn't really know about this, and I'm supporting her 100% because I also agree with what she's doing.
Wonderful. Thank you, Tessa. Wow. And in terms of Faith, and so did you meet with the director of the hospital as well? And what other personalities did you meet in Haiti to help you in that platform and prepare for that platform?
I met with the director of the hospital. I met with some of the nurses and doctors that take care of the kids down there. And I met with one of the doctors that helps the kids with cancer. Mm-hmm. I also met the Minister of Trade, along with the Minister of Female and the Minister of Tourists.
Mm-hmm. Female condition of female in Haiti, right?
Yes.
Of women. So you met a lot of high-rank officials, big names. Yeah. So, but let's hope that the big names concretize. Not big word. This is a plain language show, so let's keep it
simple.
So that so let's hope that the people that you meet, because they're very important, very high-rank officials, public officials, so that they work with you to help. Not only to help you with your platform with childhood cancer prevention in Haiti. Is it something that you feel that they were sincere about, that that they're on board with you on your mission?
I think they were 100% on board with my mission, especially the Minister of Tourists, because together we planned something. We plan on getting a group of kids from, I hope it's you here. From my school, we're gonna work with the Swampscott High School to bring like a couple of kids down to Haiti to volunteer and to see the beautiful side of Haiti. So it'll be like work and vacation, like I guess like for 4 days during those 2 weeks while you're down there, you're gonna volunteer, and then for the rest that you're down there, you're gonna like see the beautiful side they never show.
That's awesome. And so you're leaving when for the competition?
I leave Sunday, technically morning, because it is 3 in the morning.
Yes. And but people can still pre-vote for you, right? So if people want to continue to vote until when can people continue to vote for you online?
You can continue voting for me till August 5th till 12 p.m. and you can vote for me at missteeninternational.com at www.missteeninternational.com.
So, nous-mêmes, look at tout le monde qui attendait nous, everyone, you can just go online and vote for her if you believe also in that platform. If you believe that the work that she's doing to really help children, not only in Haiti, but also here. Let's go to that. You also, aside from EHCC, the Every Haitian Community Center, that's been supporting you, with that platform. And with, of course, EHCC, we have for a health program the support of the Tufts School of Medicine, Health Literacy Institute. Has the answer, the community center, EHCC, connected you with, other important organizations that you volunteer at and help that can help you also with that platform? And what are they?
Yes, the Everett Haitian Community Center has been a really good center that helped me a lot, especially promoting my platform. Because of them, I was able to connect with the Boston Children's Hospital by volunteering at some of their runs, and I am now in connection with the American Cancer Society.
Wow, which is huge.
Yeah.
Which is really, really huge. That's awesome. That's awesome. So you are, in essence, we're very proud of you. I want you to be part of it. Wow, that's a lot for a young 17-year-old. And you are well grounded, and you have the right platform, and you you are connected with very important institutions that can really help Haiti and also help children here. Tessa, future psychologist, what do you think? Usually, for children who would have cancer and their family, and what? First of all, why did you decide to study psychology?
I wanted to go deeper into the minds of people and understand the way that they think and why they do what they do. Mm-hmm. Also, I want to have a chance to study myself along with the people that I've grown up with. Mm-hmm. And future people I meet.
So you guys will work well together as well as she tried to find cure and inform people how to make good decisions about their health to prevent childhood cancer. Then you can also help parents, right? Yeah. That are going through this problem, and their kids to talk about the impact, the effect that the disease may have on them, because it can affect them emotionally, right?
Yeah.
Don't you think? All right. So we're going to take a quick break, and then after that, the audience will have some questions for Faye, and we will have some questions for the audience. And then we will talk about something that is very super important. By the time we get out of here, also youth here and youth who are watching and their parents and families, basic information about how to make good decisions and how to find simple information, easy to read online about preventing childhood cancer. Do we want to do that? Let's take a break.
Thank you.
Your lungs are a pair of organs inside your chest that allow you to breathe. You inhale oxygen, which all cells need. Then you exhale a waste gas called carbon dioxide. This gas exchange happens inside tiny air sacs in your lungs. Lung cancer is a disease in which normal lung cells change into harmful, abnormal cells called cancer cells. Cancer cells multiply to form clusters called tumors. These tumors grow and destroy healthy lung tissue. Lung cancer may spread to other parts of your body through blood or lymph fluid, a natural substance that helps gather unwanted waste material from your body. There are two main types of lung cancer: small cell lung cancer and non-small cell lung cancer. They are named for the kinds of cells in the cancer and how they look under a microscope. Non-small cell lung cancer is the most common type of lung cancer. Small cell lung cancer is the most aggressive type of lung cancer. It grows and spreads more quickly. The most important risk factor for lung cancer is smoking. Other risk factors include breathing secondhand smoke, exposure to radon, having a family history of lung cancer, HIV infection, exposure to harmful chemicals such as asbestos, and air pollution. Lung cancer may have no symptoms in its early stages. When symptoms do appear, they may include chronic cough, chest pain, trouble breathing, coughing up blood, hoarseness, loss of appetite, trouble swallowing, weight loss, tiredness, and facial or neck swelling. If you have lung cancer, your doctor will need to determine the stage or progression of the disease to help plan your treatment. Non-small cell lung cancer has many stages. In the occult stage, cancer cells are found only in lung fluids. In stage 0, abnormal or cancer cells are found in the lining of the airways. By stage 1, a small tumor is found. Then in stage 2, the cancer has grown or spread to nearby lymph nodes or non-lung tissues. In stage 3A, the tumor has grown to any size. In addition, cancer is found in lymph nodes on the same side of the chest or in nearby organs. Stage 3B is similar to 3A, but in 3B, cancer is found in lymph nodes on the opposite side of the chest. Cancer may also be found in lymph nodes above the collarbone. In stage 4, tumors might be found in both lungs. Additionally, cancer may have spread to distant organs. There are fewer stages for small cell lung cancer. In its limited stage, cancer is found in one side of the chest only. In the extensive stage, cancer has spread to the other side of the chest or to distant organs.
We are reminding you that you are in the right place, meaning if you are in front of your TV, you must be and should be watching, of course, or call your friends to watch MCTV Network Boston, where we are tackling some basic, information with Miss Teen Haiti International, Faith Andris, who will be representing Haiti at the international level for the title of Miss Teen International. And next to us also, and to her in particular, is Tessa Diaz, a future psychologist. She just graduated high school. We have in the audience high school level students and I believe 2 or 3 college graduates, young people, and 2 adult parents that are here in the audience. And most of the kids are high school level kids, and they're here to support this platform in preventing and fighting childhood cancer and getting information on how to fight it, and support Faith Andris, very good friends. And so now we would like to turn to them to have some questions for Faith. But before they start with that, I have some questions for them. Right? But before that, Faith did mention that you did go to Haiti with at least a friend to Haiti, right?
Yes.
And I believe that friend is in the audience. Let's give it for Jaden. Jaden, where are you? You have Jaden over there. Jaden, you went to Haiti. Why don't you stand up, Jaden? So that we can see you. So Jaden went to Haiti. What an experience. And Faith, Miss Teen International, traveled to Haiti with you, right? And you speak Creole, but you're not Haitians. I'm just kidding. But you speak some Creole, right? Yeah, Jaden is not Haitian. But Faith was happy to, they would go to the same school and wanted to bring her to Haiti to have the experience so that it's not all bad things that you see on TV, so that at least Americans. She's one of the people that went with her to Haiti. Jaden, what was when Faith invited you to go? What was your thought based on what you saw on TV about Haiti?
I was excited to go because I've never been. So when I went, it was like different for me, but like I had a great experience there because it was like new and stuff.
Yeah. And did you like Haiti?
Yes, I did.
Is it better than what they show on TV?
Yes.
Yeah. Would you encourage other kids to go and support and support Faith in helping kids in Haiti who have cancer?
Yes, I would.
And we need to tell people that Haiti has no cancer clinics. Not for adults, not for children. So you can imagine. So they don't have what we have here in the United States. So thank you, Faith. Thank you, Jaden, for supporting us. All right. I want to ask a couple of people in the audience to tell Faith, I don't know, to tell us a little bit about Faith, who's going to represent Haiti, who is also going to be if she wins, what does she win? Miss Teen International. So when she has that title, so she will be representing Haiti, but with that title, it's not only about Haiti, it's international. It's you, me, everybody. So I'd like to ask some questions in the audience. I'll start with Michael. Hi, Michael. How did you get to know Faith?
We met, I think, in 5th grade because we had in-teen time together.
Ah, you want to stand up? No? So that we can see you, the camera can see you. So you met Faith since you were what?
5th grade.
In 5th grade?
11 or 10.
Oh, that's a long time. That's a long time. So you know about her. You can tell her. Tell us, and also the public that's watching. Do you think she will be a good candidate to be Miss Teen International?
Yes, I think she will. Because I think she's very hardworking. I think if she wants something, she'll go after it.
Wow. Do you go to the same school?
Yes.
Wow. And what part of her personality and also qualities, specifically, you didn't say one thing, that makes her a good fit to help in the fight of pediatric cancer, childhood cancer, and also be a good humanitarian, in getting that crown, because that crown is not really about beauty alone. The most part is to be able to help her to promote her platform.
I would say willing, because I think if you want to do something, you have to be willing to do things to achieve something. So I would say that.
Thank you. Well, thank you for hosting this with me. You have a question for somebody else about Faith?
Yes, I do.
Yes, go ahead.
Precious?
Precious. Go Precious.
So, my question for you is, what was your first thought when you saw Faith?
My first thought about Faith is that she's very outgoing and she's silly and she likes to smile a lot. And I think that's a great personality for her.
That's good. Let's go for it. How about Joe?
Hi. I mean, she's beautiful. She's very optimistic and she has a good head on her shoulders. So wherever she goes, whatever she wants to do, she always finishes it. She always does it. She always accomplishes it. And I hope you have a great future with whatever you're doing.
Thank you. And I'll ask another question, and then you choose somebody else to ask a question that can say something about Faith. But I'll choose Enoch as an adult. You've known Faith, right? As a child and as a professional and adult. What do you think makes Faith a good fit to really go for that competition and to win it so that she can help children? What about her that you see in her that is that's worth it as an adult?
I think that Faith she has potential, and she is well placed to represent Haiti, especially what I know Faith can do mostly, and I can advise her right now. In Haitian tendency, we work individually, and I would, as Faith is kind of part of my family, I would say to Faith, go ahead and teach the new generation of Haiti to start working collectively, but not individually. Because after our independence in 1804, one of our problems, maybe the biggest, the whole world is corrupt, but yet most countries have a working government. But in our country, we do not have a working government. And we need to, Faith, you can emphasize on that. that, and that can be your mission, to teach youth. Because my people right now, my generation, most of us don't know how to govern. We govern individually. When we have a position, we do it for ourselves. It's our state, it's our moment, my moment right now. We need to start that attitude. We need to start that training. We need to start that tendency.
And collectively find that.
Your mission now as an ambassador of Haiti, the best you can do is to teach the youth to work together, not individually. When they have a position in Haiti, they need to think of the country, not for themselves. Oh, now I have a job, I'm going to take care of my family. We need to stop that tendency, that mentality. We need to move forward, thinking about the country, my people, my nation.
Yes. Amen. Very good. Thank you very much.
As I can advise you, is to teach young kids. You can go ahead with that in mind. We need to move on. We cannot stay where we are today. We are way behind. We are, and then again, let me tell you this one.
We're going to stop it if it's not too long because it's a children's show. So just one last sentence, Mr. Derosy. Yes. And keep it light because it's kids. Yes.
Tell the people on TV, we are not a poor country. Tell them to stop that disgraceful. We are a rich country with the rich people very poor.
There we go. Yes, we are. And look at that. Thank you. What a powerful message.
Yeah.
Look, that powerful message in terms of you as an ambassador that you hear right now from Officer Derosy, to use your platform, because this is a powerful platform, right?
Yes.
Use that platform that you have, the contacts that you've had, because you had a lot of contacts, not only in Haiti, but also here, right?
Yes.
That you've been connected with. To look at this new generation, as Officer Derosy has mentioned. It's a new generation that can work together in unity to really fight this. And maybe someday, right, very soon, maybe through your work, we could have the very first clinic, right, in Haiti for children that have cancer, right? Very good. Collectively, as Officer Derosy has mentioned. Thank you so much. What do you think about that, Tessa? Working collectively, not individually, to make things happen, as he has mentioned.
It's a very, think about it, it can be very powerful, like all of us working together to individually, because together we can get everything that needs to be worked on from different perspectives and points of views, and putting it all together.
More strength, as Enoch said, more strength.
Yes.
Right, and then, fight, we will fight and ensure that Haiti is really not all about poverty, as he has said. Okay, now we have 2 questions for 2 people in the audience. So that, ask them a question now that they have for Faith.
Okay, does anybody have
Anybody has a question? Do you? For Faith? Or just a comment? For Faith? No? Yes? Okay. Martel, do you have a question or a comment for Faith?
I'll say a comment.
Okay.
Well, no, I think that Faith does have very good energy and she's very capable of doing a lot. I've seen her firsthand actually help people and really be concerned about someone else's well-being, sometimes even before herself because her heart is that big. So I would definitely think that she's capable of doing anything, and I definitely am inspired, even though I am older, I'm still inspired by doing at such a young age.
Wow. Anybody have a question for Faith? Yes? Yeah? Okay. All comment, whatever.
One, I just want to say.
What's your name again?
I'm Asia.
Asia!
One, I just want to say how proud I am of you.
Oh.
You're doing this, and it takes a lot of responsibility and maturity to do something so amazing, and that's just great. And my question.
Thank you. Before you go to your question.
How do you plan on helping kids with childhood cancer?
Good question. Thank you for that question.
I plan on making better, instead of just broadcasting people to donate, for a lot of kids, especially youth, I know a lot of kids around our age, we like to have fun. So instead of just doing runs, because not a lot of people like to run, especially our age group, I would have I don't know, like a cookout, like a certain activity that kids around our age would actually come to, and they would pay for it, and that money would go to the children in Haiti, along with Boston Children's Hospital, along with the American Cancer Society, just to make money. And I would continue speaking on my platform using basic language for teenagers to understand, because I understand that when we have people come to our school and they're talking to us, we don't really understand. It's just in our ear and then it goes out the other when we leave. So by using basic language, a lot of people will understand it. So that's how I plan to promote my platform a little more.
That sounds amazing.
Good. Another question for Faith?
Again, my name is Shayna.
Hi, Shayna.
And I have one question and one comment. My one comment is that I like what you're doing. And
Thank you.
I agree with him. And I also think this is the problem with Haitians. Like, for our country, it's hard for us to work together. I feel like if we work together, we would have been far a long time ago.
Yes.
And to always forget where you come from. So remember that. And my question for you is there any experiences that you have been through that have shaped who you are today?
Mm-hmm. Yes. In the 5th grade, I lost one of my close friends to leukemia, and it really hurt me a lot because she was the one who kept me motivated for when I was going to join the MECO program, even though I joined when I was like in the 2nd grade. Because going to the MECO program, I would be the only African American, and I was in elementary in the class. And she motivated me a lot. Like, she was like, "Oh, don't worry, you're gonna fit in right in. You might be you might be the outcast, but you're gonna fit in." And when she passed away, it really hurt me a lot. So, because she was the person who motivated me to go to Swampscott. And if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't have met half of the people in here.
Thank you. Select somebody else again for a question or a comment. Yamila, do you have a question for me?
I was going to ask you, if you have enough funding, is there any events you would do for children with cancer?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. That's a good question. For children with cancer, I know there's like a Make-A-Wish Foundation where they pick like where they want to go if they're like at the low point of like losing their life. But I think that's a good foundation, but there should be another one like while they're in cancer, there should be activities for them to do. Not just sit in bed and just look at the wall and like, you know what I mean? So I would like take them out and make them feel like they're normal, like a healthy kid, like everybody is, like the park, the Disney, like they don't have to be close to the stage of dying to go have fun.
Okay, so they can have a field, so that could be part of, you know, a program or project where we can support kids who already have cancer, who are battling cancer, to have field trips.
Yes.
Is that right? I'm all for that. And we want to continue this talk as well, right? Informing people to make good decisions, you know, and be informed about and be real about it so that kids don't have to be stigmatized, right?
Yes.
By it and know that they can talk about it. Tessa, anybody you want to choose? Any other?
Corral, can you,
a comment and ask a question. So I met Faith in the 2nd grade, I think.
Whoa, that's like long time.
We're like upcoming juniors, so wow, I'm a sophomore. She's coming junior. It's like a long time, and I've known her for a long time, and I've seen her grow as a person. And there's one thing that she has that a lot of people don't have is perseverance. Because even when she goes down, she's always like optimistic and ready to pick herself back up and go on. Because life is hard, obviously, and look at her now. She's looking. On this TV, she's looking nice. My question is, how, other than like donating money, how can like people of our generation help you?
Wow, that's an awesome question. Good. Yes.
People in my generation can help me by like spreading the word around. Like if you see like an opportunity, like to do a run for a certain cancer or anything, you should promote it by sharing it or something, or like getting people to know like, oh, did you see this and this? Instead of people being like, oh, I'm going to this pool party, you could be like, why don't we go here first, you know, to support the kids that are not lucky as we are. And I would also like kids in our generation to not only just me go speak about cancer, but also to go to people and talk about cancer and the importance of it and how to take care of yourself to prevent yourself from getting cancer. Because not a lot of people think cancer just comes from genetic, but that's false information. You can get cancer from like where you're living and what you eat. Like you can get cancer just like that, not just because of your family history. And there are ways to prevent cancer, and a lot of people don't know that. They automatically think, oh, my mom has cancer, I'm gonna have cancer maybe, or oh, nobody in my family has cancer, so I'm good, I'm not gonna have, but that's false. So I would really love if kids in our generation will promote cancer and to talk about the importance of health.
Promote prevention.
Yes.
Okay, right. Okay. That's good, and that's why we're here today too, right? So on that note, what we're gonna do, we're going to do something. So everybody had this, right? You had this survey on the note that Miss Teen International Face just said. So what we're gonna do, I'm going to ask, you know, we're going to share the questions, and as you answer in the paper, in the survey, if you did you do it? Where, do you have it? Where is it? Okay, we'll take a little from you. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so, and then you can answer, because it's true, because we're going to talk about that, you know what I mean? Knowing about it and how to talk to people about it and really participate, just like you did today, so that we can help other kids and have faith, you know, in that platform. So the very first question in the survey that we did, can you ask the first question, Tessa? Yeah, the first question.
How often do you search the internet for health information?
Okay, let's be honest. So we're going one by one. What was your answer?
Like when it's necessary.
Okay. Always.
Sometimes.
Rarely.
Sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes.
Of course, with the adult, if you're it's like the second adult. Okay, so the second question, Faith, you're going to ask, because it's a pre-survey. We're going to get that. Second question, Faith. We'll take turn.
How often do you use medlineplus.gov website to search for health?
Okay, so we'll repeat. medlineplus.gov, which is an internet site, a resource that you can use, right? But let's be honest. So if you've never used it, it's okay. If you've used it, it's all right. But it's really just because it's just a survey. So answer.
I have never used.
Okay. Everybody says never. Question number 3. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
How often do you search the internet for health information to help other people? The first question was about you, right? Now, to help other people. Let's be honest. Answer. Never or rarely or... Huh? Rarely.
Always.
You always do that? Good. All right.
Never. Sometimes.
Okay.
Never. Sometimes.
Rarely.
Okay, so we got it. Okay. Number 4, Tessa.
How often do you search the internet for help information in languages other than English?
I'm waiting to hear that, right? The answer to that.
Never.
So yeah. Faith.
What is your race/ethnicity?
African American and Caucasian.
Black.
What's so funny about that? Go ahead and say that.
Asian. Black. African American.
Black and white.
Wait, they said Asian?
Asian. Oh, Asian.
I thought you said Asian.
No, Asian. 100% Asian. Okay, we got that. So that was the survey that we conducted. and that was good. So now we're going to get to another information. So to that, we wanted to know that, the importance, especially for, to prevent cancer or any type of disease, right? The importance of primary care. Who can tell me the difference between primary care and going to the emergency?
When you have an emergency, like something that you need to be looked at like immediately, then you go to the emergency room. And primary care is like checkups and like when you call in for something that can wait.
Do you all agree? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And who can give us an example, like an example of this is okay? Why don't I do it this way? Can we give an example of what is considered, something that you go to the primary care to see your primary care doctor, or something that now it's an emergency? Can somebody give me one example? I have several. Okay, so we'll take everybody. Let's start with Asia.
So something you go to primary care is probably like the physical.
Give me one example of something like that. Okay. Oh, this I'm going to see my primary care. Oh, for this one I'm going to go to the emergency.
It's like that, the physical test. Like
Okay.
you need, I think, once a year. In the emergency room, like I recently had to go. A couple weeks ago.
I hope you feel better now.
It's so much better. But like it needed like attention because like I was in so much pain. So it's like something that can't wait. Like it has to be now.
Right. Yeah. Okay. And who else?
So primary care is like, say if I have like a cold.
Okay.
I die from a cold. So
Yes.
Unless it's like very scary.
Right.
That can wait. But then if you like break your leg and you're in tons of pain, you need to go to emergency.
Yes. You won this. That was excellent. I saw a third hand.
So one thing you can go to the emergency room for is, well, I have diabetes, so I go into DKA a lot. So it's like diabetic ketoacidosis. I can go into shock for it. So if I'm having the symptoms, then I have to go into the emergency room right away. And something for like the primary care is if you have like a fever or something and it can wait and you just need to be diagnosed for it.
Very good. All right. So now we talk about cancer, right? If somebody sees like they see that a lump or something like that, what do you think you should do?
Just because you have a lump doesn't mean you have cancer.
Yes, but you can check with your
doctor.
Primary
care.
Primary care. Okay. But what would make somebody now, I need the emergency?
Obviously, if your lump starts to like irritate and gets like red, like it starts turning a different color, and it's causing you to like have fevers and stuff, you should definitely go to the emergency room because you probably picked something up. Like it could be like bacteria, and that could probably like kill the cells inside of you. Like you never know.
Yes, thank you. So everybody finds that test. So we know the difference, the importance of primary care, right? And the difference between, going to the emergency and seeing your primary care. But it's important that you continue to see, as children, when your parents say that it's your checkup time, you need to do it, right? We're going to do it. Okay. So now, who can tell me, you know that there are many people that may not understand the healthcare system, how to get access, and maybe people don't know. How many people know that, is it the law in Massachusetts to have health insurance?
Yes.
How many hands? Let me see how many hands that think that it's the law in Massachusetts. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I see 10. So I see Michael's name is on there. 1, 2. Who doesn't believe it's a law? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the law in Massachusetts. Yes, it is the law. And also right now, it is amended. It is a law in the United States, to have, health care. As a matter of fact, remember, it was defeated. It wasn't, the bill was defeated yesterday, right? So as to now, the Obamacare still exists. People who are on Obamacare. So it is the law in Massachusetts. So not only it's the law, but also it's good for us, right, to see our primary care and continue to get health insurance. And it's if anybody in the audience, you don't have health insurance, no matter who you are, if you're an immigrant or anything, many cities and towns have navigators. Navigators are, entities, people that can actually help you navigate the healthcare system, and so that you can get healthcare. And of course, if you have questions about that, contact MCTV, Mr. Cajus. They can connect you with organizations such as the Everett Haitian Community Center, or you can call us at 857-399-5375, or email us at wfcscenter@aol.com. We believe that if you have access to healthcare, good quality healthcare, we can help prevent childhood cancer. Now, getting to the last one. Do people have rights? In the healthcare world system, do we have rights? Yes. There are two basic rights, that we have, and there's so many, but we would like to talk about two basic rights that you have as children, as youth, right? The right for privacy, right? HIPAA protects your health information. Even if you're a child, you have that right, okay, for your health information to be private. Even if the school requested certain information is still private, they cannot share it with anybody else. So this is very important. Do we have a question on that, or is that all set? That you know that?
Actually, they have to let your parents know, but when you're 16 and up, that's when your information starts to become private. Like, they'll tell your parents to leave the room and ask you personal questions. So if you're under 16, some information will...
No, it's not. It's still private because you are protected through your parents. Yeah. That means the school cannot, even if you're under 16, I will just give you an example, cannot take your information and publish it to everyone. Yeah, I know that. So that's what we're talking about. It's private. So no matter what age that you are. We're talking about what age, when your parents can know about. Right.
When you're under 16,
right.
Your information can also be given
to your parents. Yes. Yes, and that's different. Okay, so that's very good. And then last thing we wanted to help you understand. Now it's where do you know? Can somebody here tell me one place you can go, one internet site? I hope you didn't look at this. One internet site you can go to get basic health information that even you as youth can understand. Can somebody give me, what? Yes, you have that too, but that can give you something national. That gives you every type of information in plain language, because that's the difference. In really easy language, as Faith was saying earlier, basic language. Does anybody know? Then we'll share it now. So what you do, turn the page. Medline Plus. If everybody has their iPhone, right? How many people here have iPhone? Everybody, right? Show me your iPhone. So if you go on medlineplus.gov, www.medlineplus.gov, you can find health information about any type of health issue that you have, and can actually find information in different languages, very easy for you to understand. Correct? So, what is the website? Okay, and even if you're a child, you can go and get information in basic language that you can understand. Is that right? So now, we are about to wrap this up, right? And so now, what we want to do, we want everybody to give a wish to Faith as we send her off to that competition to bring us the crown. Anybody have a wish that they want to share with Faith? Finally. What's your name again? Pete.
I wish she's safe in her travels in West Virginia, but also I wish she helps spread light onto the topic and the platform so more people can learn.
Yeah. And how many people can echo me in saying thank you to MCTV Network and also to Mr. Cajus for allowing us to be here today? All of us? And Alvin Damas want to say thank you to his crew, to the team, the cameraman, for the wonderful work. How many of you want to join with me to thank the public for watching and for that's going to vote for Faith? You're going to give that again where they can vote?
www.missteeninternational.com.
And will also be with us in spirit, in heart, and in mind in helping children fight childhood cancer. Tessa, give us your last word or last wish or thing what you'd like to say. What do you think about today? What happened? What we did today?
Well, to be honest, I'm really pleased with everything that went down and how you shed light on what she's doing and what she's promoting as well. Also educating the public. I want to thank everybody who showed up. Yes. You guys
amazing audience.
And I also want to say that I'm really, really proud of you for doing this, and it's just really motivational to me. It makes me want to get up and do what you're doing as well.
Awesome. Anybody else want to say something before we pass it along to? Yes, we're going to pass it along to the queen. And if yes,
I wish you the best, and also I hope that you keep on doing what you do and always do you. So that's my wish for you.
Thank you. Yes, Joe.
Obviously, I hope you win. But I also wish that you have no nervousness and that you're just ready for everything that comes your way.
Thank you. Officer, there was something short for Faith as a wish for her. Lots of short. You're going to talk a lot, I know, yeah. Just short one.
Faith, I just hope that may God be with you.
Amen.
It's an adventure, and may God be with you. And if you win that,
she will win. When she win.
If you win that, it's going to be a big one, and you might go for international Miss International. One thing I would like to tell you, you need to help us as you to stop the negative propaganda about your country. That is Haiti. We need to do it forcefully, and we need to do it kindly. And we need to stop the negative propaganda about our nation.
Let's give a hand for that. We love that. And one of the ways to do that's powerful. One of the ways to do that is being able to bring that platform to the forefront, show different faces of Haiti, and so that we have clinic cancer for children. We have that. And now, Faith, as you're about to leave tomorrow for this important mission, not just for a competition for beauty and something that is just passing, but something that's very important that will bring you money too, that will help you with your education, but also that will help you in your platform moving forward, Haiti and here in the United States. Last word.
Number one, I would like to thank everyone that came out. You guys had wonderful questions, I also want to thank the public who was watching me. Thank you so much for not changing the channel and staying tuned. And I would really want to thank MCTV Network for allowing me to be on the show. And this is literally my last show before I go So I'm glad I got that opportunity to be on this network before I leave. And I also want everyone that's here to because what I just said, don't let it just go out the other ear. Continue what we're doing. We need to come together as a youth and create platforms for us to be motivated. Your platform doesn't have to just be what I'm doing. It could be something else that inspires you, because if we all come together, we'll be a great generation for our own kids to be able to be in. The generation we are right now, everyone is just not talkative. We're just going our own way. We're too busy minding our own business, not caring about the people who are in need. And we need to come together as a group to do that, so we won't have that many people living on the streets or don't have enough money to pay for certain things.
Very good. And on that note, et c'est sur notre ça, nous avons dit que merci encore une fois à MCTV Network Boston. Merci à Monsieur Yves Cajuste for being gracious and allow every Haitian Community Center and partners to come here and join forces with Miss Teen International Faith Andris to bring this. Thank you to you, the young generation. You are an army, and I hope you can take really heed of Officer Desrosiers's, advice in working together, collectively, not in isolation, because you are the future. You, youth that are here, are the future. You, youth who are watching, and parents, you are the future. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with us. Remember to go on Medline Plus, gov to find basic health information to make good decisions about your health, and also balance health. See your primary care doctor. Don't misuse, emergency care. But also those of you who have faith, know that also the God is a great healer, that He's still in the business of healing. Thank you, and thank you, and may you be richly blessed.
Remember, we are the future.
We are the future. MCTV.
Haïtiano, Haitian, Haïtien, Afrique natale pour bien comprendre. Qui me lève ma tout ça qui parle comme yo. Ça pas garder mon compte qui a ce qui fait action yo. C'est moi qui j'ai péria, ça parle Haïti péria. Tout pour m'embrasser yo, yo bon restam dans toute la ria. Ça pas compris sur l'hôpital canapé vert. La musique ça m'a confirmé pour tout ça pas de quoi les amis. Wow 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 wow. On veut être happy wow wow wow. Faut qu'il décolle pour nous tout qu'à enjoy. Haïti c'est si pas non, levez maintenant là yo mandé. Haïtien maye maman. Haïtien maye papa. Haïti m'sorti pour lui, m'a fait mourir par mis pour la vie. Haïtien maye maman. Haïtien maye papa. Haïti m'sorti pour lui, m'a fait mourir par mis pour la vie. Moi de ce troubadou, moi de ce rara, moi de ce rabodaï, qu'on dans ses compas. Et puis carnaval la belle, moi songe black là. Et Richard musique qui te bat nous love là.